Another car. So we have a 1979 Cadillac Brome d'Elegance, which I think is the top of the trim level for that year. It's got a 425 cubic inch 4-barrel engine. It's been in the pole barn, so it's like a garage find or a barn find for, I don't know, 10 years or so. It's actually my parents. They bought it in 1980, I believe. So it was 1 year old. So it's almost a one-owner car. So what we're going to do today is get it running. I've moved a lot of stuff away from it, and now I need to move it into a different spot in the shed. So here we are doing a video on it. It's actually in pretty good shape. You know, the typical things, the headliner fell down, and there's these filler things right here in the back that are just kind of gone. But otherwise, I guess I can't say for sure if it's completely rust-free, but it's pretty darn close. I mean, this is all original paint and no bubbling going on. My dad might have patched something along the way. I don't remember him ever having to patch this except for the rear bumper. So he found a new bumper out of Texas. All right, let's get going on it. I don't know if there's Cadillac buffs out there that know this, but I don't know how many years they did this, but I think just to save weight, because this hood is so huge, it's made out of aluminum. So first thing we gotta look for is evidence of mice. Make sure we get that cleaned up. So I see some droppings here, so I know they were in here. I know the battery is shot, so I'm going to drop a new battery in. So the fluid is a little down on the back, but the front looks good. Some nuts and stuff in there, so we'll get that vacuumed out. Loose. It's out. I'm sure a lot of you know what that is, but it's a battery cutout. So you can, if your car's in long-time storage. Oh, I see lights in here, good sign. You can get in though. I'll just get you here. Now. All right. I'll let it charge a little bit at 40 amps, and then I'll hit the 200 and run over there and see what I can do. See what it does. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we got 200 amps on. Ugh. Well, the brakes are lighter in here. Maybe that's the lights that are brighter. So I heard a compressor start. I heard it clicking this time, so I think I'll turn it back down to 40 and let it sit for a while. Come back. As long as we're waiting for some electron magic to happen, I thought I'd show the car. Factory vinyl top, padded. Chrome d'elegance, like I had mentioned. Speed tape right there. Bumper and frame mounted trailer hitch. Also, I just realized there's another name to this car. So it's a Cadillac Fleetwood Brome d'elegance. So it's got 3 names. So I can show you this. It's got a sunroof, moonroof. I don't know what they called it back in '79. It's trying, but it doesn't even, no cranking at all, just a lot of clicking. Since all I hear is clicking, I'm thinking it's just power. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any good batteries sitting around. I'd have to steal one out of another car. That gets to be more work than it's worth, so I gotta go battery shopping. And it's getting towards the supper time on Sunday night, so I think I'll resume this another day. Well, at least I got a backup. If I can't get that 425 going in the Cadillac, I'll throw this tri-power in there. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That sounds like too much work. My Walmart battery, all charged up. Swap that out. Hopefully that takes care of the lack of power. So this is kind of probably a good indication of how much rust this car has. Battery trays, you know, I don't know if that's because the acid from the battery or the water and salt sit on them or whatever, but when you get a car this age, the battery tray is usually gone. So this is the original battery tray, yeah. Oh, I don't know if I left the key in there or not. I hope I did. Well, today I'm also helping my son with his 2004 Toyota Corolla. He's putting a clutch in it. Did I hear ow?
Yeah, I hit my knee on something. Can't find many pry spots.
Oh, you're trying to separate them now?
Yeah. Down there, and we got a little gap going.
It's just slightly more of a gap at the bottom again. I think I could just come up a little bit here. Unless we're starting to run into something. Yeah, you're up over here. See?
Against the wall?
You're hitting the wall here.
Oh, I gotta take this off.
Yeah. So in case you're interested in what we ended up doing, you know, we're not successful yet, but here's what we got. We went and got the engine hoist. We strapped that to the transmission. So that's strapped right here. Wraps around the transmission. We've got a strap here. That's just to keep the engine from tipping backwards. We've got an ATV jack under here with some wood underneath the transmission. That's why we started out with that method. That we moved to the engine hoist. And then lastly, we have this underneath the oil pan. So we can raise and lower the motor.
Bonk.
So also the drive axle, so this front wheel drive had to come out. Check that out. There's the flywheel, there's the pressure plate. All right, back to the Caddy. I got the keys. Woo! Did you hear that? She turned over, no sweat with a new battery. Lucked out. Appears to be running on the fuel that was in there. So where are we at? Check for any leaks I might get. It seems to be starting and running on its own pretty good. I tried to go forward and backwards. I think you saw that. The tranny's a little sluggish. I don't know. It almost felt like the brakes were dragging a little bit, but I'm guessing that will clear up once we get it rolling. Good chance to look over the interior, I guess, since I got this out of the way. Yeah, I don't know how to do anything either. We got the steer now, you gotta get around that corner. Now you gotta do something.
I gotta push down as hard as I can on the front wheels.
I think the transmission is responding a little better now. I think I'm gonna put it back in the shed.